Thank you so much. First, in your intro, you said you first speak as a river person, and then as a journalist. Okay, I'll also take you on state that we can call our own. Every other state, outside River State, you're a visitor, so to speak. And we should bother with what happens in our state. So it is patriotic of you to even think along that line.
Okay.
Same is the case here, as a river son, born and bred, the state that has given me life, apart from God. So I should also bother with what is happening in the state and contribute my own quota where the need arises to ensure that we are on the speed for development. To answer to your question clearly, is that the job of an opposition party is not to wake up and begin to praise and begin to clap for a government in power. It has never been so. Every other thing else, minus clapping for the ruling party. Otherwise, it's no longer a political party and it's no longer part of the system. Now, to a lot, or well, some persons, I call them little minds, they construe opposition to some kind of hatred. And I don't know how they would have come by that conclusion. If you are not doing well, or if you are doing a thing, and somebody is out there mirroring what you are doing, and says to you, well, you find maybe you have done well, or you're doing well, but couldn't you have considered the other aspect of it? Is that a cause? Is that an antagonism in the manner they use it? Now it is worse than it is worse in our state, where nothing is happening. So to the extent that nothing happens in this state, we are not going to be only a watchdog. We are going to be diametrically opposed to a government that is not working. And over time, in our press releases, in our media engagements, we have pointedly stated these issues, especially as they pertain to our state. We have said that River State is taking the backstage. We are running the snail speed, okay, of development, and that is when you just suppose what has happened in River State, or what has happened in River State before the coming of the governor of the state. You find out that development is retarded. And when we come out to say this is not nice, people will say, "Oh, you hate them." No, it's not about that.
But again,
and those who are crying and calling people haters of the government are even worse off, because when you support a system that is not working, maybe because of your pockets or pecuniary interest, then you are digging deeper the hole for the person to drown. Okay, so I have said many times, I have used kitchen example. I say, the man who is your friend is not the man who looks at you, put your hand in the fire. He's not your friend. The man who is your friend is the man who, seeing you, attempting to put your hand in the fire. I said, no, pull out. That's a friend. We will, whatever they say, whatever we hear around, they don't deter us, they even make us stronger. As a political party, we are stronger. We want to win election, we want to take over this state. And they have given us the opportunity. So we're latching on the opportunity.
All right, so again, on this.
They haven't done well in any facet at all. I would have been the first person to jump to say so. They haven't done anything. I have said, and nobody has been able to challenge us. We said that we'll stand to be challenged. At the point, I said, if anybody, either the governor or his assignee, will take to the media to tell Rivers people that this project, okay, was I initiated it, I midwifed it, I followed it up to conclusion, and I commissioned. That I will go on air and apologize to him. But up to now,
Well, it's just over a year.
Is it for a year?
Of the, we can't expect a government to start a project on.
No,
Let me point out a few projects that were expressly advertised in the media. First off, the Elele to Omoko Road, covering over 84 billion naira.
Elele to Omoko Road.
Yes,
that's reconstruction.
Reconstruction of that road.
Great.
Yes, it's a road. Yes, I'm aware. Okay. There's a road there, and then we are what I think the no.
Because we ask ourselves this question: what are these political crises? Or let me use a singular word. What is the political crisis about in the States? Mostly, is there any political crisis? APC is not in crisis with PDP. It's an intra-party.
Yes.
PDP versus PDP. So how should that rub off on the generality of Rivers people? How? Why? APC is at peace. At least we are not in controversy with PDP. We are not in controversy with LP. PDP is not in controversy with APC. Where they are not in controversy with LP or ZLP or whatever you that's any party called so-called. So, but the matter in issue that you would call political crisis cannot be political crisis. It's an intra-party crisis.
Let me tell you where.
Which ought not to have anything to do with the state.
Have any bearing to have what the state feels on how the state feels about it. But a session or the River State House of Assembly.
Today in River State, who is a member of APC. I can speak authoritatively because I am in charge of APC in River State.
Okay, even when they have them on video saying that they were members of the APC.
What do you mean by video? Does that make you a member of a social club? Let's even talk about social club.
Okay.
That you come on there, you say, I, Cosby, today I am a member of Wish FM Club. Does that make you a member? What qualifies you a member of a Wish FM Club is that you are registered with them and that you have, if they have an ID card or membership card, that you carry. Don't forget, I've just said that politics is a game of wit. Politics is a game of who is able to outwit the other person, maneuver. If they did that, they flaunted something, as some kind of decoy. All right, and it's working for them, or it worked for them. But as a member, as the chairman of the party, it was an opportunity for me now to go and begin to woo them to enter the party. We have not consummated all of those. They are not members of my party.
Okay.
They are not yet members of the APC, but we are still wooing them to come over to APC and join us because the kitchen has become too hot for them in PDP. And as an American president has said that when the kitchen is too hot, you quit. Okay? So when you conclusively say, I'm telling you today that I'm chairman of APC in River State, that all of those assembly members belong to LGAs and wards. There is no ward that has reported to me that any one of them has come for registration into our party. So they are still where they are.
So
it's their own style. It is their own way of outwitting the other one. So what's my business?
All right.
Perturbed. The suit is not against me. I didn't make myself chairman of the committee of the It was a party. Okay, so if the court holds that the party was wrong in our appointment, so be it. But again, I'm sure you know that it is court of first instance.
Yes.
Okay, the High Court is court of first instance, and the party, the host of the party has a representative at the court. Senior Advocate of Nigeria is representing the party at the court. So I don't want to talk about it so much. What I know is that the party is supreme. Even the Supreme Court has said times and again, okay, that courts should refrain from going into intra-party matter because it is the decision of the party that holds sway. So let's see what the judge will come up with. And I've told you, I just assured you here that it's court of first instance. So we have the Court of Appeal, we have the Supreme Court. So let's see how it pans out.
All right. Let's see how.
I read a lot of it, and I'm happy that it's spreading like wildfire. Because the reason I said it, people are beginning to understand what I mean. Okay? At least the National Assembly has taken a cue, and they're doing something different. It is clear. Why is it that people, that's why they say that the truth is bitter. Truth can be bitter. It is only bitter to those who don't like to hear truth. Truth is white, not black. Truth is immutable. I have defined this many times. Maybe I will come with a full lecture of the attributes of truth or the characteristic features of truth. And I bring the theories of truths that I know. But in all, truth has no color. It is ageless. Now, let me explain this. What is a grouse? Is anybody challenging that I was not chief of staff? Because he helped me. Did anybody say that I was not chief of staff?
Fact.
Great. Is anybody challenging the fact that in the election that we conducted, or the role of a chief of staff is central in every election, particularly the one that concerns that the state?
The state is participating.
Is participating, yes. Is anybody in doubt?
No doubt
Good.
about that.
Is there anybody in doubt that judgment, I mean the election, so to speak, that threw up the chairmen and councillors of the 319 wards and the 3 local government areas, that the elections were won by PDP? Is anybody?
No doubt about that.
Is the controversy in the fact that Justice Akombi of the Federal High Court did not annul the result, did not annul the election? Is that a controversy? Is the controversy in the fact that in annulling the election, Akombi said that it was marred with irregularities? Is there anybody in contention with it? Now, so what is the contention? That local government elections are handouts, handed over to whoever is conducting the election. And that has been the rule. It's the routine. It's the reason why we say, no, we don't want State Independent Electoral Commission to conduct the election. Of course, they have started with a very wrong move. Recall that, okay, maybe I have had press briefings where I told people that you are convening stakeholders meeting for the purposes of election. And you did not think that it was wise, necessary, to write a letter to the political parties to come and participate in the stakeholders meeting. Who will feature the candidates? Is it traditional laws that you may have gone to invite? I think they want to feature candidates. I was not invited. The All Progressive Congress was not invited. I spoke with my colleague of PDP. He said they were also not invited. But yet, when we saw pictures emanating from that so-called meeting, we would have seen, we saw a crowd. Who are those people seated there? When the parties that will present the candidates are not there.
Maybe they will conduct another gathering for political parties. Okay,
after you have taken decision behind me, you now invite me to do what? The next other section. To come and lend credence to what you did, earlier on. That's not done. So the RISIEC has shown their hands that they will never be fair. They won't be objective. The elections will not be free. And so we said, no, that which I know already, I wouldn't want it, to be my bane at the end of the day. So we broke away. We said, no, don't forget that on the 19th of January 2024, we had gone to INEC. And we had told the INEC chairman, please start the process of conduct of election. And they waited till the terminal point of the ESCO at the council level for them to start doing the entire drama. Okay, come to think of it. Which budget are they going to run the election with? Those are the issues. They knew that we were going to be very critical. That's why they refused to invite us. They knew we were going to be very critical. Listen, we are not in a banana republic. There is a law in existence that says 3 months to the expiration of the incumbent at the council level, that the process of election should be put in place. Which of course we'll talk about timetable and all of those, and that 21 days within that 3 months, fresh elections should be conducted. Now, all of those have passed. Which other law are we relying on? Which law? It means that for the election to hold in whatever date, I don't know what the date they are even contemplating, the assembly will need to come back to amend the law. All right? So thankfully, let me conclude the other side. Is to conclude that in virtually all the states where local government elections are held, or will hold under, if the National Assembly allows, will hold under the State Independent Electoral Commission, it is usually 100 over 100. What is the magic? The magic is that it is massively rigged.
Now, established that.
With the RISIEC, I was the one interfacing with them. I was. And I have said to you that even after the election, the state might decide to go, of course, who will even bother to go to
court?
Tribunal. The state sets up the tribunal. Usually 2 lawyers and 1 layman, as they will call us. Okay? Then after that stage, the appeal stage is the High Court. This High Court in Rivers State has become a supermarket. The High Court in Rivers State is a supermarket. Okay? So what do you think anybody will get? So you mean I should, having known what I know in my position as Chief of Staff, I should now subject myself, when I think I want to win, I should subject myself to the same system that will annihilate me. And I call myself a human being. I will not.
All right, so
under RISIEC, we'll have the governor's party, although the governor's movement, because I said PDP had failed them, that they now run on movement. The governor's movement, I don't know whether it is a registered political party now. You will see the governor's movement winning from local government A to local government 23.
Okay, so quickly.
Is a ploy, or rather, a decision made by the federal government to show that when the president talked about renewed hope, that the renewed hope is encompassing. When he said renewed hope, it showed that renewed hope was encompassing. Okay? And that what it means is that there is a chance to take away power from an infinitesimal few persons and hand over to the people. Because if you have good elections at the local government level, the people are participating actively. It is no longer loyalty to an appointer. Okay? Now, that has been granted. We are pushing further to say, okay, the issue of the financial autonomy has been settled. We are also saying that an election into the councils cannot be smooth if these elections are conducted by the what's the name? By RISIEC. Because he who pays the piper dictates the tune. So what is the problem? I read one philosopher that said to be great is to be misunderstood. So I don't want to look at all of those. Don't worry. I was thinking that they would have come with a barrage of questions and all that. Maybe it would have made our matters clearer. When we say to them that what we used to know, what used to happen to us, we will not allow it to happen again. In a local parlance, say the man when they carry knife, the green person carry knife there for a black. So I will not fall for the same wrong. I won't fall for that trap. It's too cheap for me because I have an experience. So what's the problem? President Yaradua, who acknowledged that the process that threw him up as president of Nigeria was flawed. Yet he didn't resign. They should go and arrest him for saying the truth. They should go and arrest those who brandish guns, ammunition, and they show it on television. They should go and arrest them. And I remember that I told you here that somebody said he wrote results for Okocha and wrote results for Signalai Fubara in River State. The fact that it was Labour Party that won the election, I think they should be arrested now, because I hear too that if you said election, LP won election in River State, I hear he was appointed. Thank God that there's nothing called caretaker. I was told that he was appointed into the caretaker, whatever, of the local government area. So they should go and arrest those people. But finally, is the fact that we still stand strong to say that elections into local government councils conducted by any state independent electoral commission whatsoever in any state had never been smooth, had never been free and fair. Check the one that I've just concluded, the one that I've inaugurated.
In that state.
Yes, the few ones that I've inaugurated, just conducted and inaugurated. Please tell me how many opposition parties won. So it's a rubber stamp. The governor appoints the SIEC, okay, gives them handout. Of course, even if they don't tell you, you will have read the man's body language. So somebody appoints you to go and do it, then what you now just go and do is to usually appointed. There are some subterranean discussions before they announced our chief of staff. You can carry that one again.
All right, thank you very much. Chief to the